Well, not sure where to jump now. I guess I'm gonna go up. I'm thinking where am I likely to find a friendly faction? The guys I helped against these are friendly now, but I don't know where they came from. I didn't have time to ask. They can't be that far if they are invading these guys. But let's see. Let's check. I know this is still hostile because I checked the gate. It was still red. Let's check up here. Yeah. And still wasn't enough. With research. I don't know, I'm using crap turrets too. My turrets are... My turrets are... Yeah, I only have one trinium turret, the rest is everything is neonite or worse. So I really need to find salvaging turrets. Need to find equipment, but for that I need to find a friendly guild, a friendly alliance in this area. Heavy miner. They are not so red as they were before. Yeah, but they still hate me a lot. There is Xanian. There is a bit of everything in here. Xanian, trinium, and neonite. I love this mod. Well, I don't have good enough salvagers for anything, really, other than neonite. I have one trinium miner. Is that it? Yeah, one trinium miner. That would mean placing it alone and turning everything off but that one. And even so, the yielding from Xanian would be terrible. From trinium might be doable in terms of effectiveness. But Xanian is probably a lower yield than it should. Yeah. Okay, we need better salvagers. I don't even have fighters that could salvage this. Neonite. They are exceptional, but they are made of neonite. Well, I'm in the same boat as you. I need better salvagers. Let's see. Ooh, so many interesting stuff around. But there's no point in even trying to explore. I mean, I don't have the tools for anything. Need better weapons, need better everything. So let's see if we can find some friendly faction somewhere. There's a trinium mine in here. Do I want it? Maybe it's not a bad idea. Let's get it. How much is it? Probably very expensive. I have to check if it's worth it. I have to make some math to see if it's worth the investment. It probably isn't, but I don't know. It depends. If it costs 50 million and another 50 to upgrade it to gain 1,000 trinium each 10 minutes, that's 6,000 trinium per hour, but only if you're playing. So even if you play 5 hours a day or 8 hours a day, you're gonna need to play for oh my god, for a very large amount of days to make it worthwhile. How much? 5 million? Well, 5 million, it's not so bad. 5 million, another 5 to upgrade it to 500 trinium. That's 3,000 per hour. Even if you play 10 hours, that's 30,000. Even if you play 10 hours a day, that's 30,000 you're gonna make per day. That's not much. What the hell? Let's see. Upgrade mine? What do you mean upgrade it? Iron, no. Titanium, no. Neonite, no. So I could change the yield of the mine. Right now it's a trinium mine. Level 1. All the others are at level 0. To be honest, I haven't. The mod was not so evolved as it is now, so I have no idea if you can only produce one type of good on each mine, or if you can actually have a single mine yielding more than one resource. I don't think so. I think you can only have one type of resource, and you need to choose which one you want. Right now it's trinium, because it was a trinium mine when we found it. It's at level 1, all others are at level 0. I think that if I change to another resource, trinium will go to 0. But I'm not sure. I'll have to ask around. Still, doesn't bother me much because I already have an iron mine. I believe that I also have a titanium mine. Not sure if I have a neonite. I don't think so. But now I have a trinium. And Xanian would cost 40 million. 40 million. Okay, that I'm not so sure if it's worth it, to be honest. For you to make well, I don't know. Considering they also upped the amount of resources, the cost of the resources in the resource depots, 40 million in Sanian, it's not that much, so it might be worthwhile. We'll see. Cranium, it's just a matter that it takes a lot of time to yield anything of interest. Still, to upgrade it, it's 5,250,000, and right now it's producing 250 every 600 seconds, which is 10 minutes. So I'll upgrade it to produce 500 every 10 minutes. Not going to pay another 10 million just so I could get 750 every 10 minutes. 500 every 10 minutes, that's 3,000 per hour. So it's fine. Of course, to upgrade it, you need energy cells, you need money, and you actually need the resource itself. In this case, trinium, 20,000. So, to get those 20,000 back, it's still a few hours of play. To be honest, I have no idea. I'm about to find out myself. The last time I built a lot of production chains, things were still a little different. At that time, there were no production blocks, and hangars on stations were non-functional. So you could place hangars on the stations, but there was no way to place fighters on them. There was an option on the dialogue that you could open, but it was bugged. The fighters would never actually move to the stations. So I would end up not building my stations with hangars. Nowadays, it makes sense to have stations with hangars for protection, especially because with the new production blocks, both ships and stations can refill their own fighters without having to rely on the player to go buy them and refill them every time they lose some. So now it makes sense to have some hangars on the stations. That said, what is most important in stations? Well, it depends a lot on where you're going to build them, but storage is the most important thing, because it's the amount of storage you have that's gonna dictate the size of your inventory. So the larger the cargo base your station has, the larger the inventory it will have for the goods it will produce. Also, you need to make sure it has shields, and strong ones, because it's a stationary target, so it won't be able to move to dodge fire or to recharge shields. So it needs to have really strong shields so that if it's under attack, you have enough time to get to it and destroy. Even if you're being invaded and you have, say, 8 Zotan ships attacking the station, you have time to go through all 8 of them and the station will still hold. So you need strong shields. And other than that, well, I tend to cover not all of it, to be honest. I don't cover all my stations in armor, but some parts, the most critical parts, like the generators and stuff, are covered in armor. And another thing you need to be careful is with the positioning of the defense turrets. there isn't a forward facing like with the ships. So you need to make sure that you're placing the turrets facing every direction, or just make sure you don't leave any blind spots on your station, because that's where enemies will park to attack your station if you are not careful. So those are the basic guidelines that you need to take care of to build the proper station. Other than that, it's mostly what kind of station it is. Some do require large inventories. Others probably won't require it so large. If it's a production line, well, generally production lines always need large inventories, but a shipyard may not need such a large inventory. It may need just enough to have some resources for the ships you want to build. But yeah, I tend to like all my stations with large cargo bays, large shields, and being careful with the blind spots mostly when you place defenses. And then another thing that you need to keep in mind when building the station is the docking blocks. Because, okay, in Rusty server we have the mod that allows you to dock further away from the station, but vanilla you need to be at 0.2 distance from the docking block to actually be able to dock with the station. So you need to place docking blocks in places where even the largest ships can actually get close enough. But yeah, I'm gonna try to find some resources. I'm just gonna try to find a friendly station, a friendly faction to buy some more resources, and I'm probably gonna start looking for a sector to settle on. But if you're doing the station for the first time, I'd recommend at least, well, you don't have to go overboard on your first station. Don't build it too close to the core. Build it more on the outskirts so that you can check how it's performing. Also in terms of defense, so that you can see what you can improve and whatnot. Because well, if you're going to build a station, chances are you're going to spend some time, or more time than average, on that sector. And as you know, if you spend too much time on a single sector, you're going to get invaded. So at some point that is going to happen. Your station is going to get under attack at some point, and just make sure that your station is able to survive the invasions of the location she's at. Closer to the core, it needs stronger defenses. I tend to avoid building stations, and that's my personal opinion. Other people will tell you differently, but I like to build my stations on empty sectors, and there are several reasons for that. A lot of people will tell you, oh, well, but that way he doesn't have access to gates. Well, why do you need them in the first place? Second, if you're going to build a lot of stations and production chains, you don't want a sector with a lot of asteroids, because eventually it's going to get laggy with your own ships flying around, with all your stations working, with you and your own built ships also there. If there's also a lot of asteroids floating around, at some point it's going to get laggy. And the danger of building on a sector with gates is that sectors with gates are habited by other factions, and so they tend to be places of passage for other players, for other human players. And Each time a human player enters a sector, that sector loads and the action resumes. So say that you build a station on this sector, which is empty. I build a station here. It's got a gate in there in this case, but usually they don't have gates. But as soon as I got here, other ships came after me. Now, if I had a station here, I would have to defend against these ships, and after I destroy these ships, I would jump out, and because the sector is empty, the action would stop, and there would be no more invasions. However, if another player, when I'm not here, jumps to this sector, where my station is, action will resume, and enemies can come into the sector and attack my station while I'm offline. Why? Because the action was resumed when another player entered this sector. So I like to build my stations in sectors where nobody will go, or at least where chances that someone will go are reduced. So I won't build them in a place where people might go to find items. Places with stations, with traders, with factories or mines. I won't build stations in there. It's not undoable. You can build stations in there, but to build stations in an inhabited sector, you need to build very strong defenses, not only on the stations themselves, but you need to have defensive fleets on that sector, piloted by AIs. And at this point, well, either you intend to live on that sector with yourself to defend your stuff, or if you're gonna go exploring and leaving your stuff behind, you're better making those stations in an empty sector. Of course, there are guys in Rusty server, not in EU, but I think in the US server there are factions that player factions that are building stations inside the core, very close to the Guardian Center, and building massive stations with hundreds of turrets, trying to prevent others from getting to the core. So everything is possible, but of course such structures are very demanding in terms of micromanaging. So you need to be always on that place taking care of it. So it all depends on how you want to spend the rest of your game. But for me, I like to build my stations in empty sectors. Not even this sector would not be good enough because it doesn't have anything but gates, but it's got the gates. So it means it's part of a network of gates, which means a human player, not knowing what it's here, might be tempted to go there to see if there is a station in there, and action would resume, and my stations would end up being attacked. So but there you go. That's something that then it also depends on the experience of the player. If I enter a sector and I see ships or stations belonging to someone that it's not offline, I do the utmost to do what I have to do and get out real quick, exactly to avoid that the poor guy gets his stuff destroyed by invaders. But some people just don't understand how it works, or are just distracted. It can happen. So I rather build my stations out of the way of moving people, so to speak. But then again, when you go building, it also, well, there's a lot of stuff you can build. I don't know how things are on vanilla right now, to be honest, in terms of station building. I know that here in Rusty server they have mods to um, to make it possible to build more stuff and build hybrid stations and hybrid factories that make more than one resource. So I'm not the best guy to tell you what kind of production to set off right now, but there are a few basic stuff that are more or less easy to make with a couple of stations. Even, for example, a mine and a refinery, it's always a good mix. You'll always be able to produce some goods to sell, nothing special, but you'll have a production chain set off. Every station, or most of the stations, will need power cells, so building a power station or a solar factory or something like that, it's also viable and useful, because all your stations are going to need energy. So and then if you make all your stations in the same sector, or you build the chains in a single sector, you can have hangars on the stations and place cargo fighters to carry stuff from station to station by themselves. It's not really balanced right now, because those cargo fighters take very little cargo, so it takes a very long time for them to move anything. But they do move. Of course, that causes some people to try and build gigantic hangars to have a lot of fighters, so that they do the work faster. But then again, a lot of fighters ends up crashing the server more often than not. So let's see if we can find a friendly alliance. These guys keep coming after me, I guess. With an hyperspace blocker, trying to stop me from jumping. It's probably together with bounty hunters or headhunters, right? Yeah, headhunter. They really don't like me. I don't think they like anyone. Yeah, that's cool. A purple or an orange? Still hostile. Still the same guys, which means if that's them and that's still them, then that means this is all theirs, and I probably should move either down or further to the side. Let's go. Why is this so empty? I don't want to fight you. With a little luck, you'll become friendly soon enough. Purple? How many slots? 5 slots? Or 6 plus? Ooh. Nice. Those usually are not easy to come by. Usually to get those you need to either to research them or or get them from bosses, I don't know. I actually was quite lucky when I started this playthrough. I found a purple trading module quite early, but everything else I had to build. I think I also found a couple of orange turrets, a salvager and a cannon, I think. Exotic. But everything else I had to make. There's a rift. This is a lot of space, a lot of empty space in here. Some interesting items to visit, but no point in visiting. I don't have the weapons or the salvagers to pick up salvaging wrecks or to fight enemies, so I still haven't found any smuggler hideout, which is also strange. There used to be a lot of them, but now it's a little harder to find, and that's, if I'm not mistaken, the only way to start the smuggler quest. There we go. Ooh, a lot of Xanian. And a lot of destroyed stations. What happened here? Who are you? Purple emo kid. Did you destroy these guys? Bad emo kid. Was it you? Was it you who did this? And left this massive trail? Who are these guys? Pirates. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, right, picking up these modules. And there's a big chunk of system right there. Let's take it out. Okay. more pirates. Yeah. Very weak ships. No worthwhile modules. Okay, these guys. Who are you? Diafwa. Diafwa. What are you doing here, Hafwa? Are you coming to attack me? Or are you going to attack those pirates? Or Dioshmuzau? Dieborant Hishmuzau? I think they're going to travel and pass by. I mean, where is your home sector? Ooh, on the other side of the rift. Okay. And what else? One salesman, a cargo hauler, and another 2 cargo haulers? Yeah. Yeah, I know that's your home sector. I've been there. No, I actually haven't. I thought it was there. Okay. And now, where should we go? Up or down? Probably up. It will get us closer to the core. But I need to find a friendly system, which doesn't seem to be easy. Or a system with a wormhole or a gate to jump to the other side. I wonder if that's a way through. Let's see. What's the closest habited sector? Right there? Ooh. Come on, engineers. Why do I pay you? If not to fix the ship. Huh? Come on, do your job. Let's see the fighters. One more fighter built. Okay. Salvaging fighter. This is a good way to get rid of unwanted fighters without releasing them into the space, which can cause problems to the server. One or two won't cause problems, but if you're gonna release 3 or 4 squads because you want to replace them for another, going to an empty sector to do it, well, you may get lucky, but chances are it's gonna cause problems. You can drag them out like this. But what you should not do ever is to simply jump out and leave them behind. Is that a mine? A Xanian mine? It is, but it's a titanium mine. Of course, I could always replace it by a Xanian mine. But we have more time to do that. Let's just explore and see if we can find a friendly faction. Ooh, I like it. That's the Arfwa. Okay. And we found a gate. And who's here? So the other guys who attacked these, we haven't found them. We know the Afwa are around here, so if the other guys are here, they are probably either over there, or they are down here, or over here. So, but over here, if this is a rift, probably means that, well, it's a rift, but it ends here, I guess. It's just your sight that only allows you to go there. Mobility. Okay. Well, they can be over here, or here, or here, or here. They are not in here. This is the Afwa. problem with the Afwa is that they are not friendly, and because they are not friendly, they will not sell stuff to me, I bet. There they are. Well, they're not that far away, but still not good enough. Who's firing? And why? Who's attacking who? The Afwa are attacking the Nausmal. Do I want to destroy these guys? Can they become friendly? They can. All of them can become friendly. So I better not intervene in a fight between them. Let's keep neutral. Let's visit that sector. Just trying to find an inhabited sector belonging to these guys so that I can mark. Wow, they are really under attack. What's going on? Who's attacking who? Who's attacking who, goddammit? The Naus Meow? Who's the Naus Meow? They are not that far away either. Should I intervene? Where are they? They're probably somewhere over there. Since down here, or they are to this side, I don't know. But I don't think so. Well, let's check down here. And then we'll check here, here, if need be. Or we can just attack those guys and gain some reputation with these. It's also a possibility. No, hold on, don't crash that guy. He's not gonna like it. Damn it. Damn it. There he is. Aha! Yeah, I hope not. Well, they became friendly. Now we just need to help them and see what we can find on this sector. Avorion ships. I like it. Are you trying to defend your friend? Is that it? destroy those generators so that you stop firing. Oh, you didn't like that, huh? This is a massive fight. They both have stations on this sector. 8 ships to 28 ships. Ha! They don't stand a chance anymore. Who's firing? Those missiles. You're gonna die right now. There. Where else? You. And you. You're almost dead. Let's finish you. This guy is also strong. A lot of shields, a lot of gold, a lot of HP. And thin shape, making it harder to hit. There. Oh, there you are. Let's destroy this engines so that it stops moving. So that it stops moving. I'm taking missile fire. Still have to figure out who's firing missiles to me. It's this idiot. Still flying around. Fighters. Die. Some angers. Yeah. Too bad. now you. Who are you firing at? Oh, it's the fighters. Okay. Let's send the fighters then. Let's see. Gain some distance so that we can target the damn fighters. That fighter seems to be invulnerable. Let's finish that other ship, and then we'll deal with it. If they haven't finished it already. He should be almost dead. But it's like that for the longest time. And these guys, I'm not exactly sure where they're firing at. Ooh, more pirates? Wow. Pirates will be that fast. Factions are harder. You killed another ship? Man. Damn destroyer. Destroy all the turrets so that we can fire. It's over. Do you surrender? Nope. Okay. Oh, now you release the fighters. Or not. Maybe they're friendly, I guess. Yeah, no, they're not friendly. They belong to these guys. Well, get out of there! Why are you placing yourself in the line of fire? I mean, you spent the entire battle firing against me, trying to hit the damn fighters, and now you get mad because a single bullet went against you? Stop it! Damn it. Why do you have to cross the firing range? The pirates? The pirates? Seriously? Who cares about the pirates? Too many dead ships. Well, that fighter vanished. But I don't know where are they coming from, because they keep showing up. What if I ram them? What else? What else? What is that? Is that still the station that caused all this fight? Whoa. Problem is, I don't want to release my own fighters. these fighters are getting annoying. How was it that I used to kill them? Okay, this is salvage. Can't hit anything. Rashing against them doesn't work either. So all the ships have flown away. The fight is over. But these fighters have stayed behind. I guess I'm gonna drive them to the Awa. Okay. And you are? What are you? Yeah, I know you're a mine, but you behind it. The cargo hauler. Where is your roam sector? Okay, where is that? All right. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Not right now. I'd rather go down, because I think the other guys are below. Still, we got a guild right here that might prove an asset in this area. Trading resource depot. Okay, where's the resource depot? Speaking of which, you make turrets, right? What's the tech level? No. The tech level. 33. Okay. 33, you say? Okay, 76 per second. Burst damage, all penetration 2 blocks. Okay, no point. Okay. Also makes no difference except for the range. This makes some difference in the damage. I wonder why. Okay, but not exactly ideal. Let's see the cannon. Not great either, but it goes to 107. Okay. Still common though. I haven't changed it. Okay, exceptional. Let's see the railgun then. An exceptional railgun. Okay, 134. 5 blocks penetration. Gauss rail. 27, 30, 30, 30, 30. What happened there? Oh, 137 straight. Okay, high pressure tube increases the range, and targeting system does nothing but independent targeting. Okay. Now, let's jump. Let me just check. Okay, trading. Nothing. Okay, we'll have to go to that sector and see. let's check if it's the same faction. Well, inside the core it's not exactly easy. There are some factions that if are not friendly, they are at least easy to turn, but well, there's probably not many of them. The core is not that large. On the outskirts of the core there should be a couple or 3 different factions that are more or less friendly. But yeah, things get harder the closer you are to the core. You can find more friendly factions on the outskirts than in the center. But yeah, I don't think I ever found... No, I did find a friendly faction in the core. Once. Okay, that's the Rome sector. Yeah, I haven't got there, so... But soon enough, I'll find the core. But it's not easy to navigate because of all the rifts. Well, if you have a couple of friendly factions on the outskirts, have you tried to check if any of them have research stations, equipment stations, and research stations to buy stuff and research? Even turret factories from those 2 factions, they might be able to do some good turrets. Of course, that requires you to find the ingredients for the turrets, the components, which are a lot. They are not rare components, but you do have to fetch them. Okay, this is still from the same guys? No. Oh, this is the Commonwealth. Okay. Vladakshaun Commonwealth. They all ate me, which is fine. If these guys all ate me, it's perfectly fine. I don't really care. These guys love me. Haha. So, even if all of this is hostile, I know these are friendly. And I'll need to explore to this side to try and find let's go over there. Yeah, let's get over there and let's go to the home world of the Afwa. Let's get out of here. We're being pounded. Need to be careful because this fog won't allow us to see asteroids from very far away. They should probably also have an hyperspace blocker. They got missions here. Problem is, they hate me. Wipe out pirates. 492. Well, if that would raise the level with you guys, but it's so far off that it's too much work to do right now. Yeah, that's the plan. It's to, well, everything before the core is more or less getting ready to, but then you don't really need to be inside the core to be well equipped. In the outskirts, the factions already have pretty high tech, and that's where you need to equip yourself if you really want to go into the core. Anything sooner than that, it's not very effective when you get inside. You'll be facing ships from the Zotan made of Avorion, so okay, let's check one of these yellow dots. Yeah, this one. I think it's the only ship I got. That has over 1 million hull. I think it's really the only one. Okay, Trinium shipyard, Trinium mine and the shipyard actually. Let's jump there. Okay. Well, I managed to turn these guys, but I don't think these guys are yet in the outskirts of the core. The outskirts of the core will be somewhere in here. And I'm still a little far away from that location. I don't think they are occupying all of this. But they have to be close enough if they actually control all of this, since this belongs to them. So if they actually control all of this, it might just be that they are actually in the outskirts of the core. We'll have to check. So what's in this sector? A trading post from the Afwa. Let's see how's trading right now. Only 2 trade routes, not much profit on it. Let's jump to their more habited sectors. There's a Xenian mine right here. Apparently, right there. Okay. Let's check it out then. Okay, 20 million. Why not? Ooh, the Guardian has respawned at the center of the galaxy. The Guardian has spawned at the center of the galaxy. That means someone killed it. Or someone got there to fight it, forcing it to respawn. Who's online? Do I want to upgrade it to 500 every 10 minutes? Xanian. Yeah, I do. The heck with it. It's done. Don't think more about it. Now, another thing you were asking me about stations a little while ago. Another thing that you should also consider is if you intend on making mines like noble extraction mines, like gold mines or diamond mines or iron mines, which are not these regular resource mines like the ones that we use, but are mines like stations, and that produce lingots of gold or other metals or silver or diamonds for you to sell to traders or as components to other factories. To do those kinds of stations, you need those giant asteroids. So when you get to the outskirts, if you intend to make a production chain near the core, but on the outskirts, which is what I usually do, then you should start looking for those big asteroids closer to the core. In here, I can teleport those stations. I can teleport those asteroids to another sector, paying an amount of money. And that means I can place those giant asteroids in the same sector and build a bunch of mines in the same place. But yeah, if you intend to do those kinds of stations, you're gonna need those asteroids. Also, another thing I found out is that the force guns that nobody uses because they are irrelevant as weapons, they are mostly useful to push stuff like giant asteroids or stations into a new position. That said, if you claim an asteroid, one of those big asteroids, like I did a couple of times in here, to sell it, while they are claimed, you can actually build in those asteroids. So all you have to do is make a station in one of those asteroids, and then you can actually change the size of the asteroid into a small rock, so that you can push it easier to a new location, and then just add rock again to increase the size and rebuild the station. Now, this was my process back then when I needed to move an asteroid inside the same sector to a different location. Nowadays, you probably don't have to do that since you have a tool to resize your stuff in the building menu. So that makes it a lot easier. You can simply go here, modify entire ship or station, and reduce it to a small size, push it to where you want, and then increase it again. Of course, modifying it in here costs money, while if you do it in the building menu, it's more complicated. It's a lot more work, but it doesn't cost so much money. So lots of things you can do. But I think most servers nowadays, most multiplayer servers nowadays, have mods installed regarding building, and many of them use the same mods that Rust is using on station building and docking distances and stuff like that. There are other servers that also use it. But then Dirty Reds and a few more collaborators here in Rusty have a few of their own inside the mod pack. I thought of that because of these stations. I was looking for asteroids, and I remembered that you can actually turn those asteroids into stations. In this case, into mines or refineries. No, you can make them into mines, and then you can make a station like this that it's a refinery to refine the metals from the mine into something else. Well, it can't be that far anymore. Xanian mine. It's already mine. And the trinium mine, I don't remember where it is. But it is somewhere. It's here, right? Yep. Okay. Let's jump over there. We should also see what's in here. Another thing that I tend on doing is, as soon as I have a big enough ship, I start hoarding on turret components. So doesn't need to be a lot of them, but whenever I go to a station, I check if they have any of the ingredients I remembered from the turret factory, and if they do, I buy 200, 300 of them. It's more than enough. Now, you can only do this if you already have a big enough cargo bay to store all this stuff and still have space for regular trading. And that requires big ship. Now, these guys are under attack. Who are these? No, these are not Zotan. These are some guys that I have no idea why they are being so aggressive towards me. Let's see. Why are they invading these guys? No idea. Let's get out of here. They are all focusing on me. That guy is even firing missiles. I should just blow you all away for the nerve. But yeah, you really hate me. I think so. I think I'm gonna destroy you. Just in case. You're not too strong. Yeah, you're too strong. It's not that I couldn't, it's just that it's gonna take forever. Ooh, a lot of fighters. Let me tell Devious. Yeah, Devious is offline. Probably sleeping, not gonna bother the guy now. Talk with him tomorrow. Not good that NPC ships are releasing so many fighters. Not good at all. Let's leave the sector to unload before they destroy everything. Okay, what is that? A Xanian mine? Another one? I'm not gonna buy another one. Not right now, at least. And what is that? A wreckage. How big? How big is it? Is it worth it? Nah, it's just a wrecked ship. But this is a giant asteroid field. Okay. So, no big asteroids other than that one. I guess I'm gonna claim it then. There's another one there, right? Isn't that one? Let's claim this one and we'll check that one later. Nah, it isn't. But maybe there's another one further up. Anyway, let's claim that one. Careful navigating around here, of course. Ooh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Brilliant. Well done, Captain. Okay. Now you. Let's have a talk. Okay. Okay, let's mark this sector. We know we have one ship of the Gra. What is Gra doing here? He has his base down here somewhere. Are you online, Gra? No. He's not online. That's a ship made by his AI, I bet. By his shipyard. Let's see. No, it actually isn't. This is something he designed. Okay. I guess that's where he parked this ship. I better not stay in this sector for long, or he's gonna end up being attacked. That's why you should never leave your ship in an habited sector, and that's why it's also not the best idea to build stations in these kinds of sectors, because people are gonna go there exploring, and when they do, your ship will be vulnerable, like his is now. Not from me, because I can't damage it. There's PvP damage is disabled in here, but NPCs can damage his ship. So if right now Zotan invaded, he would risk getting his ship destroyed. So that's what I mean. Also, it's the case with the stations. Let's check his ship. Since we're here, let's see what kind of ship is this. This is a small ship, obviously. Probably wouldn't be too much of a bother to him to lose it, considering I've been in his home sector, or one of his sectors at least, and he had some 7 or 8 ships custom made, so not spawned, belonging to him. Let's see. He made this ship, but this ship is based on... Haha, I can tell you, this is based on Star Conflict's sniper frigate. Tier 3. From the Imperial faction. Ha! Now, whoever plays Star Conflict knows what I'm talking about. Who doesn't? Well, this is all like I'm speaking Chinese. Anyway, it's close enough. Well, it's not, but it is in the shape. The shape is very close indeed. And the color is very close. Of course, if you get close enough, you'll see that that's made of a lot of system blocks. But it's cool. Very cool. A very small ship. That would be good to make some kind of fighter. Now, I think I have... I'd never actually used it. But I think I have... Sorry. I think I have permission to teleport. Yeah. Yeah, if need be, I could even teleport me or others. But of course, I'm not going to use it to gain some kind of benefit. It's mostly a tool for helping people when they are entering the server for the first time and want to meet up with a friend, or sometimes when the server crashes and you find yourself inside your drone and your ship is 2 sectors back, which is also not so uncommon as you would think. And let's move up. Still being calculated. Okay. Let's see. Repair dock and shipyard. Let's see the Rome world then. There's a few other sectors now showing up as habited. Seems like they have a very good network. Down. This is gonna have a massive web around here, I bet. Okay, let's go here. This is what? Massive battle in here. A lot of wrecks. Speaking of which, uses reconstruction site. can do it. Why not? Well, probably because if I die, I won't have enough resources to build this ship again. And if I find myself in this location, I'm gonna have a hard time, probably. I'll have to build something smaller and move back. Or go around and harvest from here. But I won't have good enough turrets to do it, so I don't know. Better not. Not yet, anyway. Let's jump. And again. Oh man, these guys are constantly being attacked. Why? It's right beside the Rome. Who are you who keep attacking these guys? Get out of here. Who are you? You really... Oh, you really hate this all, right? Those are fighters. Well, I'm just gonna destroy your carrier. And then... gain some ground, let the shields recharge. There we go. Instant. Boom. And let's change a couple of stuff in here. Where is the shield? Okay. And let's go in. Going to die. Surrounding me at this point. No point in tanking so much. Die already. You're not going anywhere. You're almost dead. You're not gonna leave the fight right now. Where do you think you're going? Okay. All right. $19 so far. What, you too? Okay. What are you doing? That piece of rock is just floating around. It doesn't have engines anymore. Almost. If at all. I think it still has one engine. They can barely move now. A couple of engines, a big and a small one. Takes a long time because of the weapons I'm using. Attacking Xenian ships with titanium and neonite weapons is not very smart. but I don't think I have yet that many weapons to replace. Let's see. I should have a few, but not that many. So, mining, neonite. These are weapons of mine that probably got lost. Let's see. That probably got loose. No, not really. Nice. Okay. Titanium. Xanian. Okay. This is all titanium. Okay, it's organized by rarity. Let's organize it by material. Xanian, and then by rarity. Okay, this is what we have made of Xanian. This is what we have made of trinium. And from here on is already neonite. Okay. So let's see. Salvaging turret. This is salvaging turret made of neonite. That one too. Oh, right. It needs to be placed on Xanian or better. So we'll need to place some molders. Let's move. Another legendary. Ha! Well, you're probably evolved enough to start having more turrets. Your ship's probably big enough to support more turrets, so they're starting to spawn more frequently. Well, it's time to visit the homeworld of these guys and check what they have to sell. But hey, with 6 turrets plus the other 6 you found just a while ago, that's 12 turrets with 2 modules. You probably already had a couple other modules, so all you need now is the slots to place them. So, and there are on the right side the resources I gain from the mines I have every 10 minutes. Oh my god, what is this? Who are you? Ooh, these guys. What are they doing here? Man, they are really going after these guys. I wonder why. Well, I can't stay here, or they are not going to survive at all. So let's visit their homeworld. I imagine they probably already are sending reinforcements. "40 seconds to recharge." Giant sector. Okay, this is supposed to be their home world, and they have a research station here, which is also good. They also seem to have something in there, which I'm not exactly sure what it is. But anyway, Turret Matt Fac 1 from Snackarandal. Haha. Guess he made his base here. And that's what is dangerous. I mean, I hope he made his station strong enough. I see emerged a ton of asteroids to make a complex. And I hope he placed lots and lots of turrets, because he's gonna need them. He's gonna need them. Okay. Yeah. There they are, invading. There's a research station, and isn't there? Yeah, right there. I'm gonna have to save them. I need to buy stuff from there. Don't you dare destroy it. You're gonna regret it if you try. No, I don't want to talk with you. Not right now. Okay, now let's see what they have on this depot. Great equipment. What can we buy? Energy to shield converter. We're gonna buy all 6 of them. C43 object detector. We're gonna buy all of them. And nothing else. And in here, we're gonna buy all 3 of these launchers. We're gonna buy nothing else. This is just mining turrets. Yeah, we're gonna buy them. We don't have any turrets. They have 9. It's just a little bit expensive, but who cares? I'm gonna buy them all to do some research. These quad plasmas too. And this salvaging too. Chain guns, I don't need them. And double plasma. Well, why not? And systems, no, fighters. Fighters. We really need Xenian fighters. Salvagers. Okay, that's it. Nothing more. Let's go to the research station. If it's still active. Not destroyed yet. Yeah, it's right there. Although with those many enemies, I don't think they'll survive. There's a lot of wrecks in there, but it's just too big of an invasion, I think. This time around. They have no defenders anymore. And that's his ship. Something is building, not yet finished. Let's go to the research station real quick, and then we can leave the area. Of course, making constructions on the homeworld of an NPC faction, I think it's a terrible idea. I mean, other players are gonna go there, are gonna want to go there, and that's gonna resume action either you're online or not. Furthermore, if it's the homeworld of another faction, when they do get invaded, it's gonna be a massive invasion force. And even if I wanted to help out and try to fight them all, I wouldn't be able to. Not enough they do a lot of damage. So I do better to just do my stuff quickly and move out. Okay. Okay. No, hold on. Let's get closer. Okay. Shield durability, durability, and durability. Research. Okay. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Miraculously, it worked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What else? 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could it be enough? Let's risk it. Well, it was. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One, two, three, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, didn't evolve. It's fine. It's the first one this time around. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's only 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. What else? Salvaging systems. Okay. Weapons. Sorry. So weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Research. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are mining turrets. Okay. Mining. Tesla. Chain gun. Salvaging. Well, let's see. Should we risk it? Okay. What else? This is plasma turrets. 1, 2, 3. What plasma? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Double salvaging. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is double plasma. Salvaging, mining. Triple plasma. Okay. Man, you really are tiring, are you not? I guess that's it. Okay. What are you doing here? really want to die, I can humor you if you're really sure. They even have defensive fighters already attacking you, so which is crazy because I'm gonna end up attacking those fighters because of that, and this station is gonna turn on me because of that. Yeah, to the Afwa. Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna move further away. Ooh, what happened? Okay, there are some cargo transports in there, but they have no defenders. I'm gonna jump out. Let's go to the middle of nowhere. Let's see. This would probably even be a good area to build a sector if it wasn't for these guys being constantly pounded by the Miosmao, which I have no idea where they are located. But they have to be nearby if they keep attacking these guys. Probably somewhere over here or something, right below the core. So I think I'd rather go looking for a different area, less problematic. In the meanwhile, and since I got so many weapons, I'm probably gonna unequip everything and re-equip it. Modifying the entire ship removes all the turrets, which is fine. I would also have to buy more resources, which I forgot. In the previous sector, I think they had resource depots, of course, but there are plenty of resource depots all around, I guess, so that shouldn't be too hard. Anyway, I'm gonna stop for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow to stream a little more and probably start building the first station. I still have 180 million. I can buy some resources, and I should have enough to build a couple of stations at least. Well, see you later guys. Thanks for watching.